snowed the other day, which is cool. That's not what this video is about though. Today is Sunday, it's Sunday morning, and Sunday is long run day. Okay, this is just outside my flat. I'm just gonna start my run. I'm gonna check in every few kilometers. Here we go. Okay, this is just kind of coming closer to the port from North Dunedin. This is kilometer 2 and I feel great. So I started running about last year in March, and after all this time running, the main thing that I've learned is the importance of starting new things. Because when you try new things, there's always the chance that you pick up some new wisdom or add an aspect of the thing into your routine. Just kind of on the inner point of the harbour. I'm just kind of coming along the harbour now. This is kilometer 4.5, and I feel great. And from running, 3 things have come from it. I now run in my daily routine. I've learned that just doing exercise, and for me specifically running, I feel so much better physically, intellectually, and the biggest one is probably emotionally. Running is kind of like my stress relief, so when the anxiety kite is kind of floating away, running is kind of like pulling or reeling in the string to kind of bring the anxiety back down. And the third thing is that I just find running to be such a good medium of just like processing and just thinking. Alright, you know what, we're not putting my phone up there, it almost fell. Okay, so I'm just coming through into the island more, and I'm heading across to the coast now to go to St. Clair Beach. This is kilometer 6, and I feel great. I ended up running so much last year that I thought I might as well just turn this into a goal and like try run a marathon. And as a lot of you know, that turned out pretty well, and I did it. And from then on, apart from injuries, I haven't looked back on running. Alright, so we've made it to the beach. Just gonna keep coming along the beach here. Tritt, St. Kilda and St. Clair is just down there. This is kilometer 8, and I feel great. This isn't my next chicken, but there's a seal. Whoa. And while this vlog is about running, it's more so about just starting new things. I want to tell you a story about how my flatmate and I decided to eat only beans for 2 weeks. We ate just canned beans for 2 weeks straight. We had water, we had maybe cups of tea, or even alcohol on the other night, but the only nutrients from food that we got was beans. Okay, we're at St. Clair Beach now, and I'm about to come back into the island, back into through the city. This is kilometer 10. I feel good. I actually made a whole vlog about my experience, although I chose not to release it. I went to class fueled on beans, I played ultimate frisbee fueled on beans, I went for a run fueled on beans, I did extracurricular activities fueled on beans, And on the last day, after eating 2 weeks of only beans, Shani and I ran to the top of Signal Hill and then to the bottom where we got our well-deserved reward of vegan burgers with chips. We spent so much money, but it was so good. Alright, I'm now coming, I've come into the island and I'm now coming straight kind of through the city. This is kilometer 12 and I feel pretty good. I'm starting to get a bit tired. No, I feel good. That journey was so crazy. Oh, it sounds so silly, like, you know, it was only 2 weeks of eating beans and why on earth were you only eating beans? What is wrong with you? It sounds so stupid. But it was actually really eye-opening. Shannon and I talked about it afterwards and we definitely realized the importance of food and how its value does not lie in its nutrients. And by no means am I saying that nutrition is not important for food, but what I am saying is that how you feel and the diversity and taste from food is also very important. This definitely makes me feel less guilty when I snack on chocolate when I know I should be having a banana. Alright, this is kind of the start of the city. I'm just about to get into the heart of it now. This is kilometer 14. I actually feel pretty good now. Body's starting to get a bit numb. Getting in a good rhythm. So just like running basically every day last year, where I learned the benefits that I can get from exercise, eating beans for 2 weeks also kind of taught me a lesson. It taught me about the importance of diversity when it comes to food. Now, maybe I could have learned this in a better way than just like eating beans for 2 weeks, but this just happens to be the process that I went through. Now, while I don't think I'll ever go back to the only bean diet, I do think I'll continue running for probably the rest of my life. Alright, that's 16.5k at a 5:46 pace. I'm definitely tired now. Okay, so that was my run and that was my story. I hope you enjoyed. But before I end it, there's just one thing I gotta do. So I started running about last year in March.